And what's going on, Read My Lips people? We are back. So, Andrew Yang's campaign just dropped another ad. And in this one, it features Evelyn Yang. And honestly, it was a great ad. Now, we can't talk about this new ad without bringing up the old ad. When I say old, I mean not even a week old. Andrew Yang dropped an ad. It's about 30 seconds. And it received, a lot of support. It hit TV stations and obviously was, plastered all over YouTube. And it was well received for the most part. But even Yang supporters were very critical of it. I mean, you can go through the comment section of my take on the ad. And, a lot of people were saying swing and a miss. Or, it wasn't the kind of ad he should have came out with right away. Or he should have did this, or he should have did that. Regardless of your thoughts on it, it was the catalyst to the next stage of his campaign. Right? And this was genius, dropping an Evelyn Yang ad not too soon after. And hers is a bit longer. I want to say a minute something. So it was almost more like Andrew Yang was the teaser trailer, his first ad, and then this one featuring his wife was the actual trailer, the one people have been waiting for. And look, don't be surprised if another one drops too. This ad is still very much family oriented and wholesome, and they definitely have a focus in a microscopic focus on certain subjects, and they're sticking to it. And I get it. I respect it. So I'm actually going to play that ad for you, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
I think being a parent changes your outlook on everything. Suddenly you're living for something greater than yourself, and you are interested in protecting our society, our culture, our environment for future generations. And I think that is why he decided to run for president. Andrew saw the problems that nobody else saw, and he saw that the best solution was something called universal basic income, which it sounded too good to be true. But the more he talked to me about it, I thought, wow, if this is possible, this will be the greatest thing to ever happen in our society, especially in terms of helping women who still make up the majority of the poor in our country. We all know at least one woman who's stuck in a bad situation where they rely on someone financially, or they're in a job that exploits them. The freedom dividend would be such a game changer. Andrew has said that women do the hardest, most unrecognized work in our society. And it's true. I've been a stay-at-home mom, and I've worked at companies large and small, and hands down, being a mom is the hardest job. And just because I don't get a paycheck doesn't mean that there isn't value in that work. So I love the way that Andrew has reframed what work means, and nobody else would step up to do this if not for him.
There are people saying that Evelyn is Andrew Yang's secret weapon. I don't know about that. I don't know if she's a secret weapon, so to speak. That remains to be seen. But she's absolutely an asset. It seems she's, incredibly respected within the gang community and within other communities, whether you're, part of the Bernie Sanders movement or whoever. Everyone seems to have a clear adoration and respect for Evelyn Yang. And people have been waiting for this. Michelle Obama was sort of this beacon. People really liked her. They really respected her. And Michael Moore said something very interesting. And I think he's right. I don't agree that it should happen. and I don't support it, but I think he's right. Michael Moore had said something along the lines of, if Michelle Obama ran, right, she would become the next president of the United States. And he's not wrong. I'm not saying I support this. I'm not saying I want her to come out and do that. But Michelle Obama, she hits, all the check marks, and she would literally sweep the primaries, and she'd obliterate Donald Trump. I mean, and again, I'll say again for the third or fourth time for the people in the comments, I'm not saying I'm for this, but it's true, and she wouldn't even really need to run on anything. She could run on let's defeat Donald Trump, and she'd win off just that. You got Andrew Yang talking about universal basic income. You got Bernie Sanders proposing his Medicare for all stance. You got people bringing some big things to the table. She wouldn't have to bring any of that. She could just be her, and she'd win. Pretty much where I was going is people are looking for somebody to fill that void that we have, because, love him or hate him, people don't look at Melania in the same sense that they looked at Michelle Obama. And people are looking at Evelyn and Yang in that sense, like, oh, the White House has needed this breath of fresh air. It hasn't had it for years, and they need this to fill this void. I hear people saying it all over Twitter, in real life, in the comment section. People really adore Evelyn Yang. I can see why, people are saying she's Andrew Yang's secret weapon. Admittedly, I don't know, a great deal about her. Maybe, you out there in the internet universe know more than I do about her, but people have really latched on to her, and I get it, She does sort of have a glow to her, and this ad was pretty good. I feel he should probably have her come out and speak even more. That'd be a great idea to get her take on things, because there's a women for Yang movement going, and all sorts of different groups for Yang. But if she becomes sort of a spokesperson and really gets her voice out there, I do think that will and could impact his campaign, and I think that's something he should absolutely do. They really have a beautiful family, and the more that's shown, the more they put that front and center, which can't be easy. Putting your family out there for the world to see cannot be easy. And the more he does that, and the more he puts himself out there, he just becomes even more relatable than he already is. So he should continue to do that, and continue to drop ads similar to this. I know some people, if you go to the comment section, depending on whatever video you watch, some people saying they really wanted him to become fierce, hard hitting in his ad, and I get it. I absolutely understand, and that might be coming. That might be on the horizon, but I think he's strategic with what he's doing right now, and he's sort of meticulously dropping these ads and these segments and things like that, making impacts where they need to be. And when he needs that forceful, strong, hard-hitting ad, in-your-face ad, that'll happen. That'll drop. There's so much more Yang to cover, because there's something happening all the time, every day, that by the next 4 videos, I'm sure we'll have some other kind of ad that he's probably dropped. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you guys. Keep Evelyn Yang at the forefront. Keep her front and center, and I think it will impact Andrew Yang's campaign tremendously. Secret weapon, I don't know. Asset, absolutely. So if you like what you see, you like what you hear, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I also have a PayPal and a Venmo link in the description. Please feel free to donate if you want to help my channel grow. Every little bit is appreciated. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.